Up next, a group of roadies and a self-proclaimed filmmaker aspires to change the world with inspirational quotes.
It's not about the size of the stump, it's about the length of the trunk.
Deals with ethical dilemmas.
There must be another way. Precarious crossing.
Full bladders. Mechanicals.
Oh dang, it's fucking popping.
We're going to tell you the one weird tip the mechanics don't want you to know.
And an appetite for dirt surfing and exploration.
Oh!
This is the legendary story of Arnold, California.
My mom would not approve.
Alright, so that might have been a slight exaggeration of this trip with the boys, but hey, you get the idea. We were looking to break up the monotony of riding our local roads to somewhere we've never been, and we chose Arnold for its luscious candy rock. Throughout this video, you'll pick up ingredients that made this trip incredibly memorable for all of us. And you might even leave inspired to do some dirt exploration with a group of friends yourself. I woke up in a quirky Dutch Airbnb cabin to the smell of fresh coffee and the voice of live commentators of the Giro d'Italia.
They're going as hard as they can right now.
They're not going hard enough.
Another beach was getting good, dude. Oh my god, of course.
While there was plenty of entertainment in and around our cabin, we stayed focused on what we were there to do, so we followed breakfast with our pre-ride rituals and headed off to the trails.
Oh, 25.
Oh, I almost forgot to introduce the homies. This is Cool Guy Dennis. He's sponsored, so he must be cool, right? Secondly, we have Master Mechanic Keith. He's got all the tips and tricks to get you and your bike back on the road again. And lastly, Dr. Nick, an expert at open-ended questions that'll lead you to existential bliss. We first made our way to the creek to snag some photos. And there we found a local guidebook.
Depending on your route, you may hike 3.5 to 5 miles on this trail. The first 1.5 miles on this trail is moderate, steady climb.
Where'd you find this book?
It was meant to be.
Despite relying on this guidebook and our Garmin GPSs, we still got lost.
We gotta go through the big tree.
Where is that? Right there?
Which is the first ingredient of what made this trip so memorable.
Yeah, cool.
As Henry Thoreau said, not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. Dude, this is after the fact, and I still don't understand myself.
Is that a squat?
Anyway, we passed through some shifty crossings and found the single track we were looking for. However, once we found the trails, there was a sign to be cautious for wasps and downed trees. So what we hoped to be flowy single track turned out to be a clinic on how to get over obstacles on our gravel bikes.
I'm coming. Are you acclimated to the elevation yet?
Elevation is only a number.
What about the thin air?
And finally, we made it to Arnold's claim to fame, Calaveras Big Tree State Park, for some informal tree education. Oh, so that was a sugar pine that whacked me earlier on the trail.
Burn day, it's a weekend, I think, burn all day. You gotta keep your 100 feet around your house clear any low-lying debris. Winds aren't that high. You better burn or be burned. Boom!
Now, mechanicals come with the territory of groaning, and this trip was no exception. As we got back to the Airbnb, we discovered Nick's wheel was out of true, and good thing we had master mechanic Keith there to the rescue. Just a reminder that not all heroes wear capes.
With this giant pencil, the cedar pencil.
So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll notice that this is where I shot my YouTube banner photo.
You gotta cut my steer, dude.
This is the Sierra Nevada's Logging Museum, and it tells the history of loggers in the Sierra Nevada mountains during the gold rush. There's definitely no gold at this time, but maybe Arnold will reach new heights in becoming a gold standard for awesome gravel riding. Our next destination would be the Arnold Rim Trail to a vista called the Top of the World.
It's snack time, so let's see what we have in the handlebar bag. Come with me. What do we have here? Classic PB&J. So jelly. How's that ratio?
My mom would not approve of how much jelly was used.
To each mom their own.
We're lost and we can't be here.
Let's go find.
Keith got a flat. Turns out it's not gonna seal.
You know what that means?
And this happens in gravel rides. Somebody got a flat.
That's funny.
What kind of sealant do you use? Oh, look at that.
Boom.
Is that what that meant's for?
Tire lever.
Milk it, bro.
Maybe you should get a new tire.
Fuck his best friend called over.
See my other one?
Oh dang, it's fucking popping out, dude.
Yeah, I didn't even fail on that one. I was like, oh yeah, it's that one.
And then you were like, wait, that's right
And
there.
it's this one. It's so funny.
Let me see.
So you're saying the sidewalls on the Richie tires suck?
I'm saying I shred
Hard.
sidewalls hard.
This.
Optimal traction.
Yeah. Whipping that hair back and forth.
Came up to the Arnold Rim Trail at the first time from the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna descend right down to it. Like we're like parallel right now.
We are now hiking up this trail because it's so damn steep.
We're gonna descend right down to it.
This is annoying as fuck. Doing some hike and bike action. This trail is super steep. I can't ride it. It's frustrating. The boys are back. All right, I'm gonna give the recap of the ride. 28.45
Cool, so here I am
miles.
giving the ride by the numbers, Dusty Klein style, but I'll just drop a link to my Strava activities if you want to peep those numbers. So there you have it, the story of Arnold, California, nearly 2 years in the making. Let me know what your thoughts are of the footage, and would you be interested in riding in Arnold with your buddies, getting lost in the woods? Oh, and if you recently got a flat on your tubeless tire that won't seal, check out this video on how to repair it like master mechanic Keith, so that you can shred on and on.